travel to another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind, a journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of George Eskola's imagination. Next stop, the Out There Somewhere Zone. WJBF News Channel 6's Out There Somewhere 16 3/4 anniversary special. Brought to you by our friends for 50 years partners, First Bank, Sconiers Barbecue, University Hospital, and WJBF News Channel 6.
You know, there's something about an old scarecrow standing by himself in a field. No, this is better. The old country store, full of colorful characters. No, that's not right either. Hey, do you have any ideas?
You could come over to downtown Winfield.
Downtown Winfield?
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Well, that's where we live.
That's Out There Somewhere, an offbeat look at places off the beaten path. That's how it started anyway. September 5th, 1986. Nearly 17 years and 3 times as many pounds ago. The first story, a visit to South Carolina's Scandinavia. This is Denmark, South Carolina. Our first stop on our Scandinavia and South Carolina tour. No visit here would be complete without sampling Denmark's world-famous pastry, the Danish.
Well, we sell more donuts, but of course the Danish are good too.
You know, Scandinavia is full of legends and folklore, and here in Denmark they talk about a giant orange pod monster that walks on the side of buildings. Now, in this modern age, that may be hard to believe, but just in case this thing decides to come back, we're getting out of here. We're going to Sweden. Sweden. I'm excited. Sweden is known for its fine agriculture, blondes, and people named Johnson. Is there any connection between Sweden, South Carolina, and Sweden, the country Sweden?
Not supposed to be. It's supposed to be just named after it, I think.
Norway beckons next, a land of vast forests and friendly people. And when you think of Norway, you think of fjords. Breathtaking. But the people around here try to keep it a little bit quiet. They don't want the tourists to come and ruin everything. Even the chief of police will play dumb about the fjords. What about the fjords, though?
I don't know.
Crossing the border from Norway, we enter Finland, the land of the midnight sun, reindeer, and the greatest hot dogs in the world. In Finland's rock country, hot dog making is passed down through the generations. And I am assured they're not made with reindeer meat. So make your plans to visit this little slice of Europe. You won't even need a passport. Out There Somewhere in South Carolina's Scandinavia, George Eskola for Newswatch, live at 6. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised they let it stay on the air, too. Later that first year, a visit to the lake and polar bearing. Here comes a polar bear right now. Now down at the water's edge, he begins getting ready. Ah! A little bit of hesitation there. And he's in. And he's coming out. George, it was incredible. You're a member of the Polar Bear Club. How was it? Dumb idea. Dumbest thing I've ever thought of. I felt like I got hit with a giant block of ice. Real stupid. George, how do you prepare for something like this? Well, like all mammals in the wintertime, I've developed an extra layer of fat, and that helps protect me when I do dumb things like this. Would you like to do it again? Do it again? No, never. Well, maybe I will do it again come July. Now, you could take this polar bear plunge if you want to, but I wouldn't. Out There Somewhere on Clark Hill Lake, George Eskola for Newswatch, live at 6. One of our early favorites, lunch with the Army. Chow. Apocalypse chow. Dining with me is Staff Sergeant Anthony Wright. Sergeant, we have our meal ready to eat. Let's go to it. Let's see what we get.
I guess ham chicken.
First you have to open it. Okay, I got my pouch open. I'm digging in. Here's my first fork.
This is the end.
real good. This now is the fudge brownie. Nice and moist. According to the soldiers, if you've ever been really hungry, you'll eat this baby. Let's take a bite. Yeah, that's good. That's real good. Anybody want a brownie? Sergeant, do you like the fruit better than the fudge brownie here?
Almost definitely. Brownie is a challenge.
Challenge. I think it's a polite word for it. Well, the food, in a word, is terrible. But you must make a friend with terrible, or it becomes an enemy to be feared. Out there somewhere at Fort Gordon, George Eskola for Newswatch, live at 6. Being offshore, you can get things here in the Bahamas that you can't get back in the CSRA. You know, Cuba is only about 80 miles that way, and there's no trade embargo here. Don't tell Ronnie, okay? Later. But around poolside, the people are really friendly. Hey, take my picture. Okay, forget it. I'll just sit here and admire the scenery. You see, I'm in the full beekeeper look here, just in case I get buzzed. But Andy, he doesn't wear all this garb. I guess I'm just a bee wimp.
Well, she just saw us drinking and jumped up in our lap. Tried to get some. We tried it, and she liked it.
Well, now we know Henrietta will drink Coke from Mr. Keller, but what about Pepsi from me? Well, we'll see. Henrietta, we're doing the Pepsi Challenge. And the bird laps it right up. This is Mockingbird Hill, a really, really small town. And look, there's the mayor, standing on the porch of his log cabin. Yes, he's a really, really small mayor. Well, Mayor, you got a nice little town here. Do you mind showing us around? By the way, I love your suit. Purple's your color. So what's it like to go up against these dogs? Let's suit up and see. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Just stand still.
Okay, I'm done. Out there somewhere. Go away. Okay. You know, it is summer and that's beach season. If you're like me, you're a little bit worried about your appearance. Well, we have something right here that is perfect for that. It's the Samson Massager Belt. Very innovative in the high-tech aerobic workout field. And here, let me turn this on for you. And see, it gives you a nice look here, working on the lower body. At only $5, it's 4 easy payments of $1.25 apiece. For the first 10 years or so, we used to start every Out There Somewhere story with my signature at the beginning. You remember. Well, we stopped because the machine broke, and I'll let you in on a little secret. That wasn't my signature. Some other guy at work who was out there somewhere. About 10 years ago or so, we took a look at what some folks around here have perfected, the art of country storefront sitting. It was stifling in Stiefeltown, and outside the Valley Auction, Jerry Morrison and Ellen Altman were just cooling their heels.
I try to keep my feet kicking all the time.
The two were sitting, a noble activity when the weather turned southern fried.
It's a good time spent, you know. It's something to do, you know, and that's all I do, just sit around.
I do a lot of sitting out here sometimes.
Why?
Because I don't have nothing to do but just sit and wave and see new people.
You'll find sitting at all sorts of country stores. Here in Moretta, it might have been too hot for the loungers. But by the looks of the wear and tear on these seats, sitters have put in some time here. You know, I guess I'm a novice at storefront country highway sitting. Never done it before. Never seen any how-to books or guidelines to follow. I guess you can sit here and wave as the cars go by. They like waving in Carolina. You know, I could get used to this. Down in Ward, Freddie Wilson was on sitting duty, finding some shade under the roof of his old store. At 6 this morning, he pulled up an old well-worn tire to rest his well-worn shoes. So with the heat expected to continue, pull up a chair. There's always room for one more to sit in. Back in '96, when the Olympics were up in Atlanta, we came to Jefferson County to get directions. Just how do you get to the Olympics? Summer traffic is picking up in Jefferson County, but it's going to get busier. Next month, all roads in Georgia lead to Atlanta or Savannah for Olympic action. And with all these motorists passing through, you're bound to hear this: I am lost. And in the spirit of the games, you're going to be obligated to help. So this is a dress rehearsal, Jefferson County. Pretend I'm an Olympic visitor. Tell me where to go.
Right here, next to the guard, make a right, the street highway.
How do I get to Atlanta?
I go from Matthews to Rennes.
And getting in Swainsboro. No, man, I'm going wrong.
And then when you get there, you go down to
then I'd hit Gibson, Warrenton.
If you want to go down here, you know where 17? No, you don't.
Man, you got me messed up now.
Well, I got a map in the car. You can map it out.
That'd take you on 78 right into Atlanta.
Go this road right here. Get to the stop sign, make a left. Make a left, go all the way out. Next stop sign, make a right. Keep going straight.
Could you be even less specific?
Well, I go through here by Stapleton.
So how do you get to the Olympics? Practice, practice, practice. Out there somewhere in Jefferson County, George Eskola, News Channel 6. Using street names to come up with phrases to taunt your friends? Absolutely. For example, how about this? Hey Marlon, you're late. Get with it, knob cone. Say your buddy messes up the answer in class. You know, hey, did you hear Mike? He thought Augusta was the capital of Georgia. What a lodgepole. You hear about Dee got a dent in her new car, said it wasn't her fault, but I called her on her. I said, that's WAPU. That's just plain WAPU. Hey, George, the cool kid in school's having a party. Should we bring Bob? No way. Not that loblolly. So there are some ideas for some new catchphrases. So kids, what do you think? I know. Pretty Pisca. This is really a tough driving hole. You want to start this one out and turn it over easy. Over easy. I'm hitting an egg. Oh, fried it. There's two types of van drivers. Those that keep the dashboard clean, those that don't. Delivery man Jay Knotts is one of those who keeps the dashboard free of debris.
The manager, he's real picky, so I got to keep it clean because he likes to drive it every now and then.
Now this dash is full of trash. Come clean now. How come?
It's just convenient, just everything's right in where you can grab it.
The apartment manager, Bill Fireball Williams, went to the top floor balcony. He'd be responsible for the throw. And I waited on the ground far below.
Let it fly! This is my slow hesitation curve. Got it.
Called it?
Yes, he did. He did. Good catch.
Woo! The crowd loves it. It's sad when you come to the realization that at the beginning of the big Halloween weekend, this is Pumpkin Center, and there are no pumpkins. The humanity. It is easy to cast blame, point a finger. Ghosts and goblins may have done it. But on this weekend, this is a trick without any treat. A delivery truck. It raises hopes, but it brings disappointment, not pumpkins. No pumpkins?
No pumpkins.
Sorry about that. There's no joy in Pumpkin Center. Are these pumpkins? They're round, they're orange, but no. It's only a cruel highway department trick. Old-timers will know that this plow is called a one-horse turner. And with the right man at the reins, the ground is soon ready for planting. Well, maybe not this season. Out there somewhere in Hancock County, George Eskola for Newswatch, live at 6. And Grandpa called this the good old days?
That is good old days.
No way. This canine can count. And add, subtract, multiply, and divide as well. Counts out the answer with her paw. 2 times 4.
2 times 4. Very
Big guy in a little coat. Big guy in a little coat. 59 Augusta Equipment Auction. It's a new day and we need some new money. And we've got some old equipment that's priced to go. Yes, this is a city auction. And yes, this is a Navy assault boat. Why do we have it? I don't know. But what I do know, we won't assault your wallet. Come down, take a look at this baby. From Guadalcanal to the Augusta Canal, you could be a Navy SEAL just like Jesse Ventura, and you don't have to move to Minnesota, only at the Augusta auction. You know, with the prominence that plants play out here, you would think golf fans would take the time to learn the names, especially here at number 1. But you know what I'm finding out? A lot of these master fans don't know their plants from a hole in the ground.
I don't know it.
Name it.
I don't know it.
I just got here. I haven't even looked at the course yet.
You're supposed to study before you go back to the car. Been here 45 years and don't know?
Correct. And don't you show this on TV?
It's so on TV.
And this is what I found, little small potatoes.
Though the potatoes came out small, Louise says these spuds were no duds. In fact, they were extraordinary.
They have little faces on them, and I've never seen anything like that.
You see, Louise's taters took shapes of things.
Pig or something.
Even shapes of people.
I thought it looked like a little alien at first, but then when I started showing it to other people, they said it looked like a baby to them. So I said, well, maybe it's just my little alienated potato baby. So that's what I got.
Welcome to Out There Somewhere Stadium. Hey, where's everybody gone? For the first Blind Willie Blues Festival, we didn't know what to do. So we sang it. Ba-da-da-dum. Thompson, Georgia, doo-doo-doo-doo's got the blues, doo-doo-doo-doo. But Thompson's happy to have those blues, doo-doo-doo-doo. It's the Blind Willie Blues Festival, doo-doo-doo-doo. Railroad track, doo-doo-doo-doo. Means nothing, but it's the blues, doo-doo-doo-doo. Blind Willie rode the train when he didn't go by car to Atlanta to sing the blues, doo-doo-doo-doo. Shooting pool, doo-doo-doo-doo. Official sport of the blues, doo-doo-doo-doo. Eddie and Larry, doo-doo-doo. Yes, they had the blues, doo-doo-doo-doo. Blues in their shoes, doo-doo-doo-doo. Blues when the ball goes in, doo-doo-doo-doo. Blues when it doesn't go in, doo-doo-doo-doo. They were playing pool, passing time, getting ready for the big Blind Willie Blues Festival weekend, doo-doo-doo-doo. They had the blues, doo-doo-doo-doo. Pool shooting, ball banking blues, doo-doo-doo-doo. Thompson's got the blues, doo-doo-doo-doo. Lonely railroad track blues, doo-doo-doo-doo. That's all there is, blues, doo-doo-doo-doo. Out there somewhere in Thompson, oh yeah. Farmers and big fruit, something out there somewhere could always sink its teeth into. George Sellers has some fantastic fruit.
That's 2 foot long now.
But his watermelons are side by side with his cantaloupes, and it's the cantaloupes that are the curiosity. Now compare. This one's big compared to this one, but this one's nothing. On the porch is something that resembles a pumpkin.
I planted some pumpkins last year, and I didn't know where the pumpkin seed got over there or not. So, but it turned out to be a cantaloupe.
A normal cantaloupe weighs in between 6 or 7 pounds. But look at pumpkin lope. It is straining the scales at a whopping 22. And get out the tape measure and circle this globe.
Can you see it?
Comes in at 37 inches. 37 inches? That's a good 3, maybe 4 inches bigger than my pants size. Oh, it is too. It might be the water. It might be that George lives on the Burke County side of Blythe. But for some reason, he's got a considerable cantaloupe to deal with.
Probably eat it.
So it's pumpkin lope, bigger than a man's pants size, but not George's.
38.
Out there somewhere in Burke County, George Eskola, News Channel 6. Picture this. It's time for the Olympics, an event all the world watches. Exciting, spectacular, sure, but I think over the years the Olympics have lost a little bit of their luster. Take, for instance, that song, that great Olympic song that just stirs the patriotic pride. But you come to the streets of North Augusta, are people still singing the song?
You got me on the spot there.
Oh, here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum.
Bum, 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 bum.
Bum, 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 bum.
You do very good.
No, help me.
Bum, 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 bum.
Good, yeah. Here comes the track beat. Good. Bum, 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 bum. You know this? Bum. Sing me. You know how it goes.
No, I don't know.
Do it.
I don't know that one.
Bum, 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 bum.
And then there's that part where it really kicks in. It goes bum, 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 bum.
Bum, 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 bum.
You've taken a song and made it your own.
I don't care about the song.
Sing the song.
I don't know it.
Sing it.
Bum, 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 bum.
Bum, 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 bum.
Ba-da-da.
I told you I didn't have a clue.
All right. Bum, bum.
Okay.
Well, do it.
Sure.
You know it. Do it.
No, I really don't know it.
What do you want to do?
I want you to sing the Olympic song.
I wouldn't force my voice on anybody.
Out there somewhere in North Augusta, George Eskola, News Channel 6. It's a matter of perception. If a visitor sees the Welcome to Augusta sign way out here at the city line, he's thinking, it's a pretty big town you got there. What are you, second largest in the state? Oh, yeah. But what if they see the distance to town sign? They're going to think, well, you're just tiny little. You're just a tiny little town. What are you, K-Mac? It's not right. If you're going from Augusta to Burke County, you cross McBean Creek. But if you're going from Burke County to Augusta, you cross McBean Creek. Augusta side McBean with an N, Burke County side McBean with an M. This is really out there somewhere. On the banks of the beautiful McBean Creek, George Eskola, News Channel 6. Washington Road, Ington Road, Washington Road.
So it's spelled wrong.
Green manhole covers for masters? What, you telling me we're spending tax dollars to impress some out-of-town visitors with green manhole covers? Oh, come on, what's the deal? Man, this thing is small. Hey, give me a break, huh? No, don't start it. You know, somehow I always remembered it being a whole lot bigger. Anybody got the jaws of life? And what time does this fair close anyway? Man, I'm out of here. If I can get out of here. Take a look at this place. A petting zoo. This ought to be good. Half zebra, half donkey. Old Jackson Highway. Give me a kiss. Weird place.
People have an Elvis room, but I have an Elvis house.
Elvis is always in her heart. Also the kitchen, den, living room, and elsewhere. Well, 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 wonderful Williston weekend. Whoa, that's a lot of W's. Way too many? Not here. Williston, they get worked up over the W. Tasty. And the rules here at Jim and Lily's are clear, and yet as controversial. In black and white, they have their prohibitions. No child. And guess what? They're not kidding. Now, this may not be your holiday tradition, but there's a big Thanksgiving bowling connection. The Pilgrims, huge bowlers. It's not Thanksgiving without a bowl of turkey. And duct tape's perfect for sealing yourself off from airborne toxic chemicals. This might take 2 rolls. Annoying, time-wasting, duct tape deserving. That'll teach those trains. No, this isn't a kid's backyard. It is the landfill. But scattered about are dozens of Tonka trucks and other tiny equipment. And the small world even has its own road. Take a look at the map. The way into the landfill is called Pee Wee Road. Pee Wee Road? That can't be true.
Pee Wee Road, named after Pee Wee Gibson.
Pee Wee Road, how about that? It matches.
Columbia County needs to be proud of its Pee Wee.
I believe so.
We always ran it on Friday because we wanted to end the week with a smile. We spoofed some people, we spoofed some institutions. Heck, we even spoofed the president who couldn't eat a pretzel. Out there